friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share with you some very popular authors that I haven't read any books by. And I have a couple of examples for you. I don't really have like an excuse why I haven't read these authors. I obviously have some of their books, so I definitely want to read some of their work, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So hopefully by putting this video out into the universe, it's like me saying, read these books. So we shall see if that actually works. But I think I have 5 authors to share with you. Let's start with a little bit of a lesser known, a little bit less popular than some of the other ones. And that is Sarah Bernard. I have Beautiful Broken Things by her. This is her debut novel that I talked about in 2016. It was one of my most highly anticipated books. I didn't really get my copy until much later. I have the paperback version, so you can kind of tell from that. But all of her books have this like starburst theme that I think is so pretty and shiny. And they all have like, they're contemporary stories, but they're like a little bit deeper contemporary stories, if you know what I mean. So this one, Katie and Rosie have always been inseparable, but that was before Suzanne. And now she wants to be more just like the quiet one. She wants something to happen. I was brave. She was reckless. We were trouble. I'm absolutely going to love if I ever get around to it. And I've heard great things about it, the few people that have talked about it. And I know A Quiet Kind of Thunder also has the starburst theme, and I've heard good things about that one. And there's like 2 other ones. Like one, her most newest release was in February of this year. So if I like this, I'll probably just pick them up in the order that they were published and read them. But Sarah Bernard is my first unread author on this list. Okay, the next author, I have quite a few books by Roxane Gay. They're sitting unread on my shelf. Roxane Gay is definitely an author that I have heard tons about. Bad Feminist was around for a really long time, and I've heard great reviews of it, and I definitely want to give it a go. It's probably one of the more popular works by her, but I think all of her books are well received, so I think that they all get good praise. But I have Bad Feminist, I have Difficult Women, and I also have Hunger, which is her memoir about food and stuff. So I'm really, and this one also got a lot of praise, and I'm just really excited about it. But this one is hardcover, the other 2 are paperbacks. I was planning on reading these, I think, last year. The ones that I had in February for Black History Month. I was planning on reading them this year for Black History Month, but I just never got around to them. And to be completely honest and like transparent, I have done a chapter tag with Bad Feminist, and I just wasn't feeling it at the moment, so I put it down. But Roxane Gay is definitely on my list of authors that I need to give a try. Okay, next up on this list is Sean David Hutchinson. A lot of you guys love his books. I've heard so many people talk about this book and how great it is from years ago up into the present day. People are still reading and loving this book, so it seems like it stands the test of time. I definitely want to read it. I've been intrigued since I bought it, but I just never got around to reading it. Why? I don't know, because I have so many other books on my shelf, but I definitely want to give this one a try, and if I like this, I'll try out some of his newer books as well. The next author on this list is Adam Silveira. Now, I did read What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silveira, like their co-author book, but I've never read a standalone book by just Adam Silveira, and he's put out many books since that time, and I need to get on it because I've heard that they're great. And I got this one for free at the book thing, and the cool thing about it is that it was signed, and when I initially posted about it, I said that it had like this little marking, and I think that was like a school in the Baltimore area. So yeah, so it traveled over to the book thing, I picked it up, and it just says, "Congrats, lucky reader," and he signed it May 27th, 2015. So how cool would that be if I started reading it like on the anniversary of him signing it? Ooh, that's a thing. So anyway, yeah, I have this one. It's the only one that I have on my shelf, but I definitely want to pick up his other books if I like this one. The last author that I'm going to feature on my list today is, and I have 2 books by this author, is Donna Tartt. I have The Little Friend and The Goldfinch, and I actually, okay, so The Goldfinch, I tried out this app and I actually shared the information with you guys. I kind of forget the name of the app. It's been a couple years, but you can like read a book, like basically the summary of the book, and I did that for this book because I had been wanting to read it forever. So I kind of know the gist of what happens, but man, this is such a chunky book. Oh my gosh, it is over 700 pages. I recently got it from my library on audiobook, but I haven't downloaded it yet because I'm reading another or listening to another book on audio right now. So I don't know if I'll get around to it, but I definitely want to give it a go. This one I'm not as excited about. I haven't really heard that many things. I think this is the first book she wrote. Not really sure because like I said, I haven't read any books by her. But oh, so I guess The Secret History might be the first book because it says a novel by the author of The Secret History. And I've heard great things about that book. So between The Goldfinch and The Secret History, those are definitely the books that I'm more interested in. But since I have this one, I might as well give it a go as well. But look at that cover. It's just like one of those covers, like you could take off the font and the author and everybody would know which book cover this is. That's how popular this author is. So I'm hoping to get to this one soon. Like I said, I made arrangements through my library to get it on audio. So those are the authors that are super popular that I haven't read anything by yet, but I'm hoping to do that. Maybe this year, maybe not. We shall see. So let me know who some popular authors are that you have not read anything by, but that you're still interested in reading works by. And we'll share all of our thoughts down in the comment section down below. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!